Jesus. I can't see. No wonder. Christie's fucking glasses, man. Anyway, I haven't done a film review in ages, have I? So I might as well do one now. I was round my sister's a few weeks ago on a Wednesday. You know, she invited me round. She says, why don't we do what we used to do in the old days? Have a few drinks, have a meal and watch a few DVDs. So I brought a couple round. I brought Unhinged round. And I brought this round, you know. Prophecy. Now, obviously it's the German import. But I thought it was fucking brilliant. I think it's a good film, that. She says, oh, shit. She thought the monster looked like a teddy bear. That was Kevin Peter Hall, I'll have you know, uncredited. But anyway, each to their own. And she said, oh, I found this. I thought I'd lost it, but it's there again. 1408, starring John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. And Samuel L. Jackson, he's not in it that much. He's like the hotel manager and stuff. And it's based on a short story by Stephen King, which is a paradox in itself, because those of you who are familiar with Stephen King, with his work and that, you'll know his books are absolutely monstrous. They go on forever. They never end. I mean, he wrote a book once called It, about this fucking clown. It was over 1,000 pages long. Yes, 1,000 fucking pages long. How can you write a book that long about a fucking clown? And yet, it's a long and quite a complex film, running at 108 minutes, based on a short story by Stephen King. I find that quite amusing. And an inspired white-knuckle chill ride, Empire. This movie scared the living daylights out of me. The people, 4 stars. You know, interestingly enough, the producers are Bob and Harvey Weinstein, which, you know, they are absolutely huge in the film fucking industry these days. Because back in the day, when films like The Burning, 1981, well, that was Bob and Harvey Weinstein, and also a Miramax production. Massive now. They were fucking shit then, and people took the piss out of them. You'll never make it big in the film world. But they proved everyone wrong, you see. It's good. I'm not going to read that synopsis, and do you know why? It's not because of these, and it's not because of them, and it's not because of them either. It's because too much name dropping is going on in it. Mentioning fucking editors and writers for magazines, and basically it's a collection of fucking people's opinions who write for magazines and that. That's, to me, that's not a fucking synopsis. So I'm gonna read you my own. Right, John Cusack. His daughter's died previously, right? And he's a writer. Yeah, he writes about the paranormal and the supernatural and shit like that. But he's a skeptic. He doesn't believe in any of it for a fucking second. What he does, he stops in supposedly haunted hotel rooms and haunted houses overnight and documents it all and stuff like this, and he just doesn't believe a fucking word of it. Anyway, he gets a postcard in the post office inviting him to the Dolphin Hotel in New York, 1408, which has a lot of history of suicide. No one can last an hour in that fucking room. So, that sounds interesting. So, rings up the hotel, tries to make a reservation for that room. Not available, sir. You don't know what date I'm getting. Not available, sir. How about Saturday? Not available, sir. How about the following Tuesday? Not available, sir. How about the following summer? They hang up on him, see? So he goes there, and Samuel L. Jackson's like, he does he breaks his own back trying to persuade him not to stop in that fucking room. No one's lasted an hour, bearing in mind. But anyway, gets his own way, gets the key, gets to stop in the room. No sooner as he steps in that room, it's Murphy's Law. What can go wrong, fucking does go wrong. He can't get out of it. Can't get out of that room. Once he's in there, that's it. He's in forever, whatever. And I tell you what though, I'm not going to tell you too much about it. I don't want to spoil it for you. But he's got a few different endings. Well, not different. It's like you think it's concluded, and all of a sudden something else happens. It's like, what? And then you think, oh, it's going to end in a minute, and then something else fucking happens. There's always something around the fucking corner in this film, I'm telling you. It's weird. It smacks of Stephen King as well. Some Stephen King overtones in this, like The Shining, for instance. I mean, Room 408. I mean, you've got The Shining, Room 237, for instance. And you've got the walking round the edge on Cat's Eye, round the edge of the building, trying to keep you on your toes. And it's a bit like Baronet. So it's typical Stephen King. I love what Samuel L. Jackson comes out with a great line, and it was a fucking, it's an evil fucking move. That was the last things he said to him before he fucking got the key off him, I think. Reminds me of Silent Hill as well. Well, those familiar with the game. I haven't seen the film, so I've no desire to, but yeah, it's like, it also reminds me of when me and Christy was in, you know, the Travelodge in Portland the first time I visited, like, Oregon, and I was on about the paintings and now on the wall. He does in this when he first goes in, he was talking about the fucking paintings on the wall and all that, and they came to life, you know, eventually. I mean, I can sort of identify with, I mean, I've been to Chingle Hall, not once, but twice, and that's a weird fucking place. It's all about electrical impulses, where a place is, and if they cross and stuff, and if you all happen to be there. But then again, it defies all logic, it's just one room, and not the whole building, so, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to delve into it too much, I'll leave it up to you. Yeah. It's a good film. If I had to give it, you know, something out of 10, I would give it about 7. You know? Not 10 out of 10, because it is, although it's original-ish, I have seen this sort of stuff done before. It's just more modern, that's all. And the acting's really good. You know, I'm never going to touch Jim Beam again. Or Jack Daniels.
Oi, mate! I'm trying to get some fucking sleep, you bastard!